Damn, am I cramped on this boat. My left foot is completely asleep. It's a damn good thing I don't have to use a pedal drive on this thing. I'd never make it home. Well, here I am, back at the cabin, back on the kayak, trying to build on my success from last time. So, last time, the Wacky rig Senko was the hot ticket, so I've got that back out with me. And the frog decidedly was not the hot ticket. So instead of the frog, what I have is a creature bait on a weight that's pegged. So it's kind of a punching rig, but not really. I mean, it should be heavy enough to get through these lily pads. And I'm just going to hit the lily pads with this and yo-yo it up and down. And maybe instead of the frogs, these fish want something that's a little bit more submerged. So we'll see if that 1-2 punch works today. But definitely going to start off by tossing around the Senko. There we go. That didn't take too long. That was like my second cast out here. Oh, down in them weeds. All right, there we go. First fish of the day. Little 1-pound largemouth. There we go. Wacky rig Senko strikes again. Healthy looking fish, nice colors, nice and fat. Alrighty. So the Senko still works here. That's good to know. There we go. Is he still on? Oh yeah, he's still on. What do we got? Oh wow, that's a solid fish. Yeah, look at that. Boy, he was dirt shallow. That's a solid 2.5 maybe? 2 to 2.5 I would say, yeah. Alrighty. That's how we do it. He was up so shallow back in those weeds, I initially thought he might have been a pickerel. I am definitely pleasantly surprised that it was a bass. Ooh, something was right over there, and it took my Senko right off. Left the O-ring. I don't know how that happened. Oh, it just ripped the O-ring. Look at that. Alright, well, time for a new Senko and O-ring. Man, I've gotten 4 bites in this little cove in maybe 15 minutes. I think this is the place to be right now. Well, look at how shallow it is here. This is where I've been getting all my bites. That wasn't a bite, that was a snag. But popular wisdom is that when the weather gets hot, you gotta go offshore and find deep structure to catch fish. And that is not always the case. I find that you can always find fish up shallow somewhere. There's never a situation where all the fish go deep. I think I know why there's so many bass back here. Look at all these little bluegill. Plenty for them to eat. I see something moving in those lily pads. There we go. I knew I saw something moving around in those pads. And that was him. That one hit that creature bait, pitched right in there. Wow, he's really stuck. There we go. Okay. Another nice little fat 1-pounder. Another chunky, healthy fish. Gotta love it. Well, I had all that action to start, and now all of a sudden, things have died down. So, I'm just gonna go back to the spot where I was getting all my hits. And hopefully there's still some fish left around. There we go. Guess moving back here was the right decision. There we go. Another decent largie. Oh, easy, buddy boy. Alrighty. This one's maybe 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds. All right, back in them. Ooh, that was a hit for sure. I dropped it back to hope that he would grab it, but he didn't get it in his mouth. I thought I felt him, but guess not. And this thing's a little too tore up to use again, so we'll get a new one here. That was interesting. I was working that one on top like a frog. Maybe I should have brought my box of frogs with me today. Maybe I could have gotten a couple of fish on them. But I can make do with what I got. Well, guys, I worked that cove about as thoroughly as I could. So I think I'm gonna try to find some new water to fish right now. I think I know why those fish were clustered in that area. It's because it was shady. It's been mostly cloudless all day, and that sun's been pretty bright. So these fish are definitely looking to get out of the sun. So if I can find some more shady stretches of bank, I like my chances of finding some more fish to catch. Not feeling it at this place. Ah, nuts. Ah, yeah, there we go. Big old rock. There we go. Okay. We'll get out of here. Oh, that was a fish. Man, I was in such a zone before, and then it's like somebody hit a switch and I couldn't buy a hit. But I will definitely take a short burst of really crazy activity over a slow pick over a longer period of time any day. Because that short amount of time where those fish are biting, it might not be long enough, but when it happens, whew, Ain't nothing better. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.